Yesterday, Fabrizio Romano and David Austin came out and made an announcement of a player who goes by names of Zinchenko to Arsenal. A 4-year deal has been agreed, and he is really signing with Arsenal at £30 million plus £2 million as add-on bonuses in there for you, depending on how you perform at Arsenal in there for you. Now today, after the signing of a man who goes by the names of Zinchenko, there is a story that is making rounds on social media about Leroy Sane, and Fabrizio Romano has come out and said something about it in there for you. And we're asking ourselves, Zinchenko deal is done. Who is next to be signed by Arsenal in here onto this channel, which goes by names of Rokani Media Football? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you're watching us from, because we are watched from all different corners of the world, and this is what we do best onto this channel. The Transfer News Show, always when we get a breaking story, we always come in here and really let you know what we are talking about in here for you. Zinchenko has really accomplished his move to Arsenal, and it's pending medical to be announced as an official Arsenal player. The beauty of this is Arsenal is in America and Man City is in America, meaning that Zinchenko is just going to cross from the side of Man City, then he goes to Florida where Arsenal is in there for you. So just smash the like button, comment and share, and if at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now, after Zinchenko deal, it looks like Mikel Arteta is still looking for a person to really give Bukayo Saka a chance for that position. He really believes that he needs someone who is better, who has really a better quick foot, better flair, more talent, and is going to be more effective than Bukayo Saka. Because this time round, you can't put Bukayo Saka to play close to 60 games this season. Remember, Arsenal is going to play 38 games in the Premier League. They're going to play close to 10-15 games into the UEFA Europa League, amounting that to 53 games. When you add on like the 4 games they're going to play in the Europa, in the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, that means Arsenal is going to play close to 60 games this season. So you can't trust Bukayo Saka with that side alone. Obviously, it will be an overload to him and will get injured. That's it. So that's why Mikel Arteta is looking for a player to play onto that right wing, and moreover, that player has to be left-footed. That's what Mikel Arteta is going on to say in there for you. Remember, they were chasing in for Rafinha, and that deal never came to materialization because the player said, I want to go to Barcelona in there for you. But as we speak now, story has been really reported in here by London Highbury that Leroy Sane deal to Arsenal could happen before the end of the window as the player becomes available for sale. Buy and value him at £60 million in there for you via London Highbury, who first reported the news on July 15th, and Ben Jacobs confirmed our interest in the player since then. All right, so it's confirmed that Arsenal has genuine interest in Leroy Sane, and it's so much wanted by Mikel Arteta to be done. Who is in the middle of this deal? Obviously, Mikel Arteta. Mikel Arteta is using this chance to go on and really bring back or reunite with every player that he was with at Man City, that is not happy at Man City or left Man City and is somewhere else and believes that he should really make a reunion with him. He first brought in Gabriel Jesus from a side which goes by Man City. He went for Zinchenko. Zinchenko deal was announced yesterday, and now he has gone in for Leroy Sane. And Leroy Sane was with Mikel Arteta at Man City for some good time. And Leroy Sane left Man City, I think Mikel Arteta left Man City to become the coach of Arsenal before Leroy Sane left for a side which goes by the names of Bayern Munich. But the question is, why are they really valuing him £60 million in there for you? The reason is he's still young, he's talented, and last season really played very well. He really got himself involved in close to 25 goals. When you add his goals and assists, I think they add up to like 25 in the entire season. So he's really a very good player in there for you. But he might be happy there, that side, but Mikel Arteta is really good at seducing these players that he had worked with way back at Man City to go on and join him at Arsenal in there for you. If at all he managed to convince Gabriel Jesus, because Gabriel Jesus was wanted by Real Madrid, Juventus, Tottenham Hotspur, Chelsea, PSG in there for you. So close to 7 top teams that are in the Champions League were fighting for the signature of a man who goes by the names of Gabriel Jesus. But guess what? Mikel Arteta just sweet talked the player, and the player changed his mind, and obviously he turned he turned heel on all those teams and really joined a side which goes by names of Man City. To me, I believe that it was very hard for Arsenal to convince Gabriel Jesus to join them. You get? And I think it's easy to go ahead and convince Leroy Sane if I told you convinced Gabriel Jesus. And this deal has been really talked about by very many people, and even Fabrizio Romano had something to say in there for you, that however much Arsenal are really wanting this player, Bayern is saying this. From Bayern, they do not want to sell Leroy Sane, but it can be kept open because Bayern have many wingers, so it can start at the end of the window. You get? So Fabrizio is telling you that Bayern does not want to sell Leroy Sane, but they can sell him because they have very many wingers. Obviously, that's it. And if at all I'm Leroy Sane, why don't I come back to the Premier League? Because I'm going to be getting enough playing time. I trust Mikel Arteta, and I know now it's not all about 3 substitutions. It's all about 5 substitutions in the Premier League. So I think it's better you bring in Leroy Sane in the Premier League to come in and get that job done with Arsenal. And Fabrizio is not ruling out this deal that Arsenal is not interested. Arsenal is interested, but Bayern is saying the player is not for sale. And he told us, he has gone ahead to tell us that this can change at any time because Bayern has very many wingers. And if at all Arsenal really has the 60 million pounds, they are going to pay in for Rafinha, they can easily go in and bring in a player who goes by the names of Leroy Sane because he's valued at 60 million pounds. And we believe that if at all Arsenal puts that money on the table, Leroy Sane will cross from Bayern Munich to join a side which goes by names of Arsenal in there for you. So let's wait and see who is really coming next after Zinchenko, because Zinchenko is a done and dusted deal for Arsenal. And Mikel Arteta, the boss, has told us that the squad isn't yet for the new Premier League, meaning that he's still needing very many players. This story was revealed to us by the FC series in there for you, a national expansion of Florida Cup in there for you. Remember, Arsenal is going to play the Florida Cup final with Chelsea in there for you, and now they are really conducting an interview on Mikel Arteta, and he said the squad isn't yet complete for the new Premier League. So you get? Meaning that he's wanting more players from Edu and the board, and he wanted 7 players. So far he has brought in 5, but we don't count Marquinhos because Marquinhos is one for the future and the 4 are for the now. Meaning that 3 more are yet to come, and that is Leroy Sane, Ol Paqueta, Tielemans, and a left-footed centre-back that's going to go in and play into that position if at all Gabriel Magalhaes is really injured or trying to be given a rest in there for you, a bit of rotation being made by the manager in there for you. So guys, that's what we had for you now. Feel free to get in the comment section, tell me what you think about Mikel Arteta and Edu turning to the signing of Leroy Sane from Germany. And Fabrizio is not ruling out that this move is going to happen, but we are waiting in here to see what is going to happen in there for you. But this comes all after Arsenal signing a player who goes by the names of Zinchenko in there for you. He's going to undergo his medical in America, and then he's really going to join Arsenal in there for you. And you never know, we might be shocked that Zinchenko will have to play part into that game of Arsenal versus Chelsea over the weekend, because he has already been training his feet with Man City, and now I think it's going to be very easy for Mikel Arteta to integrate him into his team, because it looks like Kian Tierney is really an injury-prone player, and we are yet to see whether Zinchenko has been signed at Arsenal to play as a left back. Is he going to play as a midfielder, left attacking winger, or a right attacking winger? That's what we are left to see in here onto this channel, which goes by names of Rokani Media Football. Your reactions to all these stories we've talked about are welcome into the comment section below. Arsenal fans, welcome Zinchenko to your team. He's really talented, and he's really going to bring lots of things to the table of Arsenal in there for you. Quick foot, has assist on him, has a good shot on him, perfect cross, and I think that's something that Arsenal has been missing into their transfer. Arsenal are really making good transfers, and I really believe when they come in, they really be of essential use in there for you, because Mikel Arteta is really spot on every signing he has been bringing in here at Arsenal. Remember, there is only one signing that Mikel Arteta has signed under his era that has flopped. That is Willian. But the rest have been really picking up the Gabriels, the Ben Whites, Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Lokonga, Nuno Tavares. When you look at a player who goes by the names of Gabriel Jesus, has hit the ground running immediately in there for you. Then there is which other player? Odegaard, who is going to be the next Arsenal captain in there for you, and he has promised to us that he's going to announce him, I think very, very soon. So guys, this is the first story we've done today. Keep it Rokani Media Football. I'll be back in a Giphy. I'm out.